Let's start the show with breaking news coming in on the broadcast. Enforcement Directorate of Bangalore has provisionally attached 92 immovable properties having a market value of 100 crore rupees under the provisions of the PMLA. Now, PMLA is the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, and under that, these properties have been attached. This is in connection with the MUDA scam case, which has the heat going all the way to the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. What is this case all about? What is the latest that the ED is doing here? Let's get in Deepak Bopanna to tell us more on this story. Deepak, fill us in with the latest. You've been tracking this case for us in detail. Talk to us about what is it that the ED's investigation is throwing up, and why is it such trouble for the Chief Minister?
Whether this will directly, come at the Chief Minister in terms of this attachment, that is something that is questionable, considering the fact that as far as Mr. Siddaramaiah is concerned, he has already given up the sites that were allocated to him. But nonetheless, the investigation from the ED is something that he'll have to worry about. The Enforcement Directorate here attaching 92 immovable properties. These are basically MUDA sites. Among them could also be the sites right now which belong to Mr. Siddaramaiah's wife, Parvati. Those were the 14 sites. They haven't, of course, categorically mentioned as individually whether these are the attached sites, but they've said 90 in total. The cost of it is approximated at about 100 crore rupees. They are also here saying that, the investigations are continuing, and more importantly, their investigation is into the large-scale scam in the allotment of the sites, where they've claimed that there have been many rules that have been flouted, and even government orders and various other guidelines were also, tweaked for people to get their own favors done.
Deepak, before I let you go, why don't you also tell us in terms of the timeline of this case, as to what is expected next after ED's move?
Well, the ED, of course, is in the process of investigation over the last couple of months. We should understand that the Lokayukta police initially started the investigation based on the complaint of an individual named Snehamayi Krishna. There were also others who approached the governor. There was a matter that went up in court, and finally the governor giving sanction to prosecute Mr. Siddaramaiah came up, which came as a setback. But as of now, from the Lokayukta, it seems like there's a clean sheet that has been given. That matter, of course, continues in the courts. But as of now, from the Enforcement Directorate, which the Congress, of course, has been saying came into the picture only to target the Karnataka Chief Minister, their investigation continues. Now, properties being attached, we'll really have to see how this will really develop politically, and more importantly, whether this will mean trouble for the Karnataka Chief Minister.